Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy T, and I got Mark behind the camera.
Hey there.
And we're bringing to you another episode of The Road to 100K! You know, basically the web series where I try to build that 100K collection with no doubles, no fillers. So hey, new year, let's get into it! So to start out this week, I'm going to start out with a couple trades because hey man, it's been a few weeks, I've actually got some. The first trade that I picked up was Black AF from Black Mask. I'm sure everybody knows what the AF means.
I don't.
Oh, okay, well, I can't clear that one up for you. You're going to have to hit Google for that one. But yeah, Black AF. It looks like a pretty cool story. If you know about the whole black thing, it's only black people have superpowers. It's supposed to be a young kind of character. I don't know. It kind of seemed cool. And we still are going to bring you that content where we kind of read trades and tell you about them. I know we haven't had time yet, but we're definitely going to do that. So yeah, that's the first trade.
Is that the collected of the first series?
I don't think it is. I think this is a standalone graphic novel. So I don't think this is black. I think that's why it's...
AF?
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing Fantasy?
Amazing Fantasy. Black as fun. I don't know. The next trade I picked up, because I did get two trades this week, it's kind of a hefty one, but Divinity, the complete trilogy. This is from Valiant. I read that first Divinity series. It was awesome. It was an awesome series. I really enjoyed it. I'm dying to read, like, this has got all of them in it, like all of the different divinities and bloodshots and everything that has divinity, so I thought this was really cool. I can't wait to read it.
That's quite the book.
Yeah, look, it's huge.
Was it a good price?
It was a decent price. I mean, since I pre-ordered it, I got a little bit of a deal. It looks like it's about $60 retail, and I probably paid somewhere around that. But for how much you get in it, man, yeah, I was happy. I'm definitely happy. So, yeah, that's it for my trades this week.
Might have to borrow that from you.
Hey, man, well, you're supposed to be doing the whole trade thing with me, so...
We're getting there.
We're getting there. So the first book I picked up this week, well, I usually start out with the new releases, but this isn't exactly a new release because it came out a couple weeks ago. But since the book heated up, I've been on the hunt for it, and I actually found this variant. It is Avengers 676, which is the first appearance of Voyager. This is the Alan Davis Avengers variant. It's going for about $14. I was happy to find it on the shelf because I was just trying to get my hands on as many Avengers 676 as possible. So yeah, that's the first book I'm going to throw in there. Glad to have it.
Did you hear the rumor who Voyager's supposed to be?
No, I didn't. I didn't even know it was a hidden character.
It's Val Vector is her name.
Oh, okay.
And everybody's speculating that it's Valeria Richards.
Oh,
Val.
Okay. So Val, yeah, that might be something to get.
Those FF books with her first appearance are all heating up because nobody knows which
Val. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna have to get on those then, man. We'll definitely come in a later episode and kind of fill you in on that. The next book I picked up is going for about $20 on eBay, and that is Thanos 15. This is a hot book. It's already really hard to get, hard to find. I was lucky enough to find one or two. This is the Cosmic Ghost Rider reveal. I'm thinking that's probably why it's like heating up like it is. I don't know if it has long-term legs, but I'm definitely glad to have one at cover price. And I do have to make a note. I love how Thanos has like some sort of Hulk creature on a leash.
That is awesome. I was going to buy it just for the cover.
Yeah.
And then I turned around and it was gone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man, it's awesome. The next book I picked up is going for about $10 online, and I've been kind of going with these, and this is the Flash 39, the Tony S. Daniel milestone variant. As you can see, it's got the big 700 in the front, Flash running, the Tony S. Daniel covers. I've been collecting them all, so I thought, hey man, might as well stick with it. If they're going to have the big milestone issue for all of them with the Tony S, it'd be a great set. So, next book I picked up isn't really going for too much of anything or anything like that, but I picked it up just to continue with it, and that is Dark Knight's Metal number 5. This is just the regular cover. I don't know if there's any big reveals in this issue of Metal, but not only do I like the cover, how he's holding the card and whatnot, but I also just love the Dark Knight's Metal series so far. So I figured I'm definitely going to continue. I've gotten all 4 so far with a couple variants. Just keep the set going. Have you been liking Metal so far?
So far, I haven't read the last 2. I'm a little behind.
Yeah, I haven't read the last 2 either, but I'm not going to miss out on them because of that.
I'm kind of... part of my problem is it's kind of spoiled for me because Scott Snyder told me the ending. So.
Oh yeah, so now you don't feel the need to like keep on it.
Exactly.
So don't worry, we're not going to spoil it for you guys though. The next book I picked up was Dark Knight's Metal #5. This is the Kubert variant. I liked it better than the Tony S. Daniel because you get a pretty good image of the Batman who laughs, which is kind of neat. Yeah, I liked it. I decided to pick it up. I usually pick up 1 or 2 variants. I couldn't find the Jim Lee one this week. I don't know if it didn't arrive or...
I saw a couple, but most people didn't order very many of them.
Oh, okay.
Because I think it's that the Batman Who Laughs cover. People went heavy on that one instead of Wonder Woman.
Yeah, exactly. But that Wonder Woman Jim Lee cover is pretty sweet. Hopefully I have a couple coming in. I saw online that they were trying to get 20 for it.
Really?
I think that's because it's under-ordered. I don't know if that's worth that, but hey. Yeah, I like that. That's good to have.
Yeah, that is a nice cover with Kubert.
I like it. The next thing I picked up isn't really going for anything either, and that is Ninjak #3, or Ninja K. This is from Valiant. This is a weird pick. Okay, I told myself no filler, but I don't know. I love the ninja cover, man. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a ninja. So, like, this is very classic ninja stuff, and I actually might start collecting really cool ninja covers. I know, hey, this has nothing to do with spec. I just think it's cool. I like the imagery of ninjas. There's not enough ninjas in books, especially with the classic ninja outfits.
Maybe you should start a new subset of collecting.
Yeah, hey man, ninja covers. I collect other things, some certain foils. Why not ninjas?
Gil has his La Pieta, you have your ninja covers.
Exactly. I like it, man, actually. I wish they even came out with more ninja movies. I find ninjas are underrepresented in today's pop culture. But hey, that being said, Ninja K, #3, cool cover. Next book I picked up because I've definitely been going with these, and again, this isn't really going for anything, but that is Betty Page #7. This is just the regular Linsner cover. You could see, as all of them, man, he's got that perfect thickness on these girls, man. I love these covers. This one's really nice, much better than the last one, in my opinion. I like the pose. I like how it looks. Yeah, man. Linsner's killing it with these. I might have to go back and get the first, 1 or 2 or 3 because I actually wasn't aware of them until, I think, issue 3 or 4. But, yeah, man, I'm liking them a lot.
Well, you pick up those Barbarella ones, too, right? From Linsner, so...
Yeah, I try to. Barbarella's massively under-ordered. But, hey, I have been looking... I like the Linsner stuff, especially as women.
I didn't really... think about it until you started pulling out those Barbarellas. Those are some really nice ones.
Yeah, that one Linsner one, yeah, that was a really nice book. The next book's going for about $13 on eBay, and that is Marvel 2-in-1, The Thing, and the Human Torch #2. This is the Gabrielle Delato Avengers variant. I'm surprised it's already going for $13. I got it for cover price. I hope all you guys watched some On the Hunt. You would have got it for cover price too.
It's funny, I've seen stores with still a cover on the last week's shelf.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that these are even still around our way. I don't know. Sometimes you got to remember people on eBay, maybe they don't have too much LCS, local comic shop, access.
Plus that's a cover B variant, isn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly. So some stores probably didn't even order it. And I think this even came as a final order cutoff because I didn't even see it solicited. So that's not a slight to anybody who doesn't get me the final order cutoffs, by the way. The next book I'm picking up, a little shade, a little salt. The next book I'm picking up actually goes for about $60 online, and that is Phoenix Resurrection #4. This is the 1/25 Mukesh Singh variant. I just thought this was a really beautiful cover. I picked it up on the day of release. I really liked it. Yeah, the last couple Phoenix covers, I've really been liking the 1/25 variants. I was surprised to find out that this is already going for $60. I mean, it really just came out, but...
Is that a racial variant?
Yeah, it's 1/25.
That's still decent.
So, yeah, it's still decent. I picked it up for a decent price, and I really liked it. So, yeah, I decided that would look good in the collection.
Gil's reading the series, and he said it's one of his favorite right now. So.
Yeah, I heard that it was actually really good. I might have to, grab that trade when it comes out. The next were just some random pickups. That was probably it for the new books this week. The first book I picked up just randomly was Amazing Spider-Man #14. This is the Phil Noto variant. I don't know if it goes for much. I just really liked that imagery. I think that's Gwen, right? That's Gwen Stacy on that cover.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I really liked the imagery. I really liked at the top, I really like Noto, so some of his stuff. So, hey man, if he's on Spidey, I'll definitely grab it up.
I don't know. It's a tough one between him and Alex Ross.
Alex Ross. Oh, okay. So I like this cover but I much prefer the Alex Ross stuff, especially what he's doing now. It's pretty cool.
Especially to get those on cover A's for books.
Yeah,
they're not ratioed or anything. So.
The next book I picked up, I've told you guys that sometimes I seek out like JTC stuff before he was JTC, meaning before they had him in the slave shop doing action figures for the rest of his life. And that is the Amazing Spider-Man 641. This is a 1/15 JTC variant. I thought this was awesome. All the characters around, look at her.
Well, that's those homage to that. It was for one of their anniversaries. They put all the characters around that.
Oh,
Every single Marvel book that came out that month of that anniversary has that border.
Oh,
that's just actually a subset of collecting that people do.
Oh, they collect this actual. Hey, man. Well, they're not going to get my JTC. So
and some of the kitty ones that are all destroyed, like some of the Star ones, are actually worth some serious money.
Really?
And some of the harder to find underordered ones, they go from serious money.
Cool. Well, yeah, I was happy to, like I said, man, and actually I find like Mary Jane looks awesome on that, man. That is a pretty sweet
slinging some
JTC,
webs.
Yeah, man, laying some webs, you know what I mean? I liked it. So definitely going to add that to my before JTC was JTC collection. The next book I picked up was kind of going on the whole line of, I like to collect my Amazing Spider-Man #1, so and we were just actually talking about him, so I'm sure Mark will appreciate this. This is the Amazing Spider-Man #1. This is the 1/75 Alex Ross 75th anniversary variant. So yeah, man, Spidey #1, some nice Alex Ross art, a 1/75.
What's he holding then?
It looks like, I don't even know. What is that? That's his webs shooting.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like shooting towards the camera.
That's a cool perspective.
So yeah, that's a very cool perspective. So yeah, I really like that, and I'm happy to put that in my Spidey collection.
How long ago did that come
out? This was that one series, 2014, I want to say. Not the recentest one, but the one right before it. So
gotcha. Cool.
Yeah,
Never seen that before.
Yeah.
You learn something new every day.
Yeah, man, I sought out these Spideys when they came out because I was like, I need Spider-Man #1, so I was happy. The next book I picked up was Amazing Spider-Man 700. This is the Marcos Martin NYC variant. Again, I actually want to collect all the Amazing Spider-Man 700s. They had a lot of covers for it. I really like this one because I like how it's like the skyline, and then they've got like the names of almost every creator. This would be a great book to carry around and try to get as many SIGs as you can on it.
I've seen people yellow label that, and they've got like 20, 30 of the signatures on
Oh my god, could you imagine? That's like that's
some of them are like pretty penny.
Pretty priceless.
Because
like,
you're cracking the slab every time you add a new signature.
So that's 30 plus the SIG, plus waiting, plus just the fact that you've amassed that, like, holy, I would love to have that. We have our own little things. We'll show that later.
That's, it's a cool book when you get some. You should check eBay for some of those.
I will.
And that's also the Madman homage, too, from the
opening
of Madman.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Like, whew. Yeah, getting this signed up and then re-slabbing it every time, that would be
the hard
beautiful.
one. The hard one to get is Ditko, because obviously
that 1/5 hun, I know. That's the only one I'm.
No, I mean just getting a Ditko signature would be next to impossible on there.
Oh, would it?
Yeah, you'd have an easier time getting that Ditko variant than you would getting a signature.
Still though, man, still something to work towards. Maybe someday I'll start yellow labeling, getting a couple SIGs on it. Who knows?
But it's very cool. You should check out eBay for some of those auctions.
I definitely will for sure.
But not to buy, but just to see.
Just to look and to see what it could go for, you know what I mean? And see what it looks like with all the SIGs on it. Because I've seen a couple that were like really signatured up. And it looks pretty cool. The next book I picked up was Captain Marvel #1. This was a 1/25 Granov variant. I just thought this was really cool art. I really love Granov, especially when he does his ratio stuff. The Captain Marvel is really cool. Pretty rare book. I'm happy to have it. I do enjoy it, so happy to throw it in. Oh, pull some books off here. The next book I picked up it's a little bit, not very rare at all, but going on, of course, I always collect my Spider-Man #1s, and that is the Superior Spider-Man #1. I actually loved this series, man. Some people didn't like it. I loved it. I loved Doc Ock as Spidey. If that's a spoiler, you're way too far behind.
I think once you're past 2 years, you're good to go.
It's not long. No, but I love Doc Ock as Spidey. I love the direction they took on it. I really loved the story. I didn't think I would, but I did. Yeah, and I love Stegman's art. I actually loved him since he started that Scarlet Spider run, but this was really awesome too, and he had some really nice covers, so throwing that in there for sure. The next book I picked up was Starfire #1. This is a 1/25 Lappuccino variant. I liked it. I do like the cover and stuff like that. If I didn't get it for like an extremely smoking deal, I wouldn't even have bothered with it. But
what does that go for now?
I think it's only going for the 15 to 20 range, I believe.
I thought it was a little bit more than that.
Is it? I actually didn't look this up. I actually didn't look it up. I got it.
What's your slacking? What the hell, man?
I know. Usually I only look up the new books, so I could look up the old stuff too, but
Just
there's so
joking.
much condition. I know. But that is a little bit of slack on my part. But I believe, I don't know, maybe, hey.
So does that fall into the 100K bank? I don't know.
Yeah, I get. Oh, it does. Oh, sorry. This is on Comic Realm. It's worth 20. I didn't look up current eBay prices. Is what I was more saying. Yeah. Oh no, it's all charted. So yeah.
Like you're slacking.
I know, man. You would think. No, it's all logged. Man. That's the whole point. The next book I picked up isn't going for anything, but that is Superman Forever #1. I just found it in a dollar bin. I really liked the lenticular of it. It's kind of neat. I don't know, for $1, I thought it was a cool book to have. I don't know.
I think I was with you when you found that.
Yeah. We found it when in the spider basement.
Yes.
Remember the one where the spiders were attacking me constantly?
Yeah, I remember that.
The things we do. Half was like dank, moldy spider haven. I don't like spiders. But anyways, yeah, man, good book. For $1, couldn't go wrong.
I remember that hunt because I found Amaze Agency #1. First Adam Hughes work.
That's right, you did actually, man. And you were really happy about that. Because it was in there and they must have not known. The next book I picked up was J. Scott Campbell cover of Fathom #1. I love this cover, man. I think this is really good J. Scott art. Hey, man, you know me. I like assets, thick assets to boot. No,
is that an AF?
Yeah, this is like Campbell AF. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I really did like this. I like the water, how she's kind of the pose, very sultry. Cool book. And it's not a Campbell cover I see often, so, I mean, you know, I collect Campbells. I'm getting a little sick of them, but I still like some of the older stuff he put out. The next book I picked up, I don't think that it needs to have really too much explanation as to why, but that is the Infinity Gauntlet #1. Thanos is my boy, trashes pretty much the whole Marvel Universe. Had to get #1 of that book. It's crazy to find. There was a minute there that this was in like dollar, like no one cared about it. Now it's like they want 70 and craziness.
And with the black cover and the condition, it's a tough one to get.
Yeah, I was happy with this condition. It's a really clean copy. And hey man, I'm gonna get this whole set. The other books are nothing to get. It's #1. It's like, that's the real, the other books I'll get for sure in good condition, but I love this book. Right. The next book I picked up is going for nothing and is worth nothing and probably, I don't know, but that is Harbinger #17. There's a little period where once I heard they were doing that Bloodshot movie, the Valiant movie, I kind of hunted for all the keys in the dollar bins. I mean, keys, I don't even think these are registered on anything as keys, but hey, I figured if the movies go anywhere, if the property, you know, those Valiant movies really go pick up, I figured, hey man, maybe some of these first would be something to have. So
it looks like a Campbell cover.
Yeah, it kind of does, hey, like the way
Campbell proportions.
This is the first camouflage, as you can see. That's the character that's holding her in the bag there. Again, I just picked this up, this is a pure, who knows. I do like minor specs though, so if it does have a first in it, I'll keep it in there even if the character goes nowhere. So, just a little chance I took on some more dollar books. Actually, I found this book when I found that Superman book in the spider basement.
Actually, sounds like there's a greater chance the Valiant movies might get made now.
Oh, nice.
Now that Valiant was bought out by the company that's really pushing for the media properties to happen.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, man, that's even better news to grab those keys for $1. The next book I picked up was Spawn number 9. I'm sure this is the first appearance of Angela, and it actually is the first. I've been reading that this is the first appearance of medieval Spawn. That's not something I've heard of.
I didn't know that.
That's something that I read. I haven't heard that too much, but hey man, I thought that was cool. First Angela is always cool to have. Spawn books, there's tons of Spawn fans, so I figured that this would be a worthy book to keep.
Unfortunately, it was then that overprinted era of Spawn.
Yeah, it was. So, I got it for cheap. It could be a little cleaner on the white. I could be, to be honest, but again, it's so overprinted. I'll find a better copy eventually, but I'm still happy to at least have one.
You white supremacist, you.
Exactly. Me and Buddy.
Worse not.
Yeah, exactly. The next book I picked up was the Uncanny XMen number 158. This is the third appearance of Rogue, and it's the first appearance of Rogue in Uncanny XMen. Again, I really like some minor keys, so yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Rogue punching out Wolverine on the cover. Awesome. The next book I picked up was just another kind of a little bit of a key issue, and that is Sandman number 1. This is the first appearance of this Sandman, although there is another Sandman, so it's the first appearance of the second Sandman.
So confusing, because Marvel has a Sandman.
I know. But, yeah, I don't know. I like keys. I got this for a decent price, so I picked it up.
Can't go wrong with Kirby keys, and people are starting to catch on with those 70 Kirby ones.
Yeah, exactly. So, hey, man.
Mr. Miracle.
Yeah, I noticed this book's going for a lot more than what I picked it up for, so I was really happy.
New Gods, all those Kirby ones are getting up there in price.
Oh yeah, because you were seeing the New Gods on one of your videos.
Yeah.
Way back in 2015. No, I'm just playing. The next book I picked up, I'm just going to slip it out here, is actually a revision to the collection. It's not really a new book, but that is, I received back my Thanos 13 1-25 Albuquerque variant, which is the first appearance of Cosmic Ghost Rider, which they don't actually note, but hey. And it's also signed by Donny Cates' signature series. We were kind of disappointed because I could have swore this was going to be a much better book, but apparently it had a little bit of cover rub on the back. But hey man, it's my 13 signed by Cates. I'm going to hold on to it. I like it. I still like the book.
Unfortunately, CGC hit us hard with that book.
Yeah.
As I have one as well. Came from the same dealer. They were perfect when they went to CGC. And conveniently, they came back with color up.
Exactly.
And I'm the one who got it signed.
Exactly. So I'm pretty sure that they did that in shipment, but hey. But yeah, it's
I blame Marvel for cheap paper stock.
Yeah,
it's not holding the ink.
It's getting horrible now. But yeah, I'm still happy to have this book. It's an amendment. It actually, Comic Book Realm says the book, because I enter all brand new books at 9.2. This actually came back at a 9.0, so instead of being worth $100, it's worth 95. So.
But with the signature and
I'm just talking about on paper. Signatures, it's worth way more now. I was just saying that I'm not going to add those arbitrary values because we don't know.
Sure.
So it's so whatever the word I'm looking for.
At the end of the day, I spent the money because I love the cover.
Yeah, exactly, and that was the original reason I got it. We didn't even know that it was going to be this Cosmic Ghost Rider thing that was going to be big. We didn't even have a clue. I just saw this for. Actually, didn't the store that we even got these for only had it for $15-20? So couldn't go wrong with that. Thanos being one of my faves.
No, he sold mine. I had to pay a little bit more into a trade.
Yeah. Raheem. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, man, that's an awesome book. That's not really going to go in the holder, so I'll just hold it up for one more sec before I put it to the side.
Yeah, I bought that book because of you. I saw that cover and I needed to have it.
The last book that I picked up, and I'm happy to have, is The New Mutants, number 87. That's the first appearance of Cable, of course.
Second appearance.
Is it?
No, I'm just joking. That one's a cameo.
I know. No, but this is the first appearance of Cable. It goes really nice with my Deadpool. It also goes nice with my Deadpool because it's the newsstand variant. But hey, man, I'm happy to have first Cable. He's going to be in that new Deadpool movie. Picked this up well before that Heat came out, so I still got it for a decent price for a decent copy. It's not one of the best. But yeah, I was really happy to have that. That's the end of my haul this week. Not as many new books because it was the dreaded 5th week of the month where it's always whack, but had plenty of good little pickups to suffice and make up for the numbers.
I find the last few months have been pretty slacking for books.
Yeah, I don't know what it's been about. But hey, can't be hot with stuff every week, I guess. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode of The Road to 100K. I hope you saw some cool books that maybe you could look for or that you already had, maybe you didn't know about, which is awesome. As always, I'm going to go over the total. The total this week is... I'll see you next week for the total. Just kidding. Okay, maybe, I don't know. The total this week is 7,570, so we're approaching that. We're approaching that 7,500, you know what I mean? Approaching the 8K. I'm really happy about it, so the collection's looking awesome. Got some good books in there. Were you going to say something?
I'm looking forward to the day when our subscriptions are greater than our total.
Hey man, if that happens, I would be happy too. But again, man, I want to thank all you guys coming in. We do have a little special something coming for that 100K, 100 subscribers. If we had 100K. No, we have something special for the 100 subscribers. Make sure that you like, subscribe, hit the bell if you like this video. Make sure to check out all the other content. We're going to have some more CGC unboxings, Gil coming through. Yeah, check it all out, man. Make sure you check our podcast. Thanks for checking us out. I got Mark with me.
Thank you.
All right, see you next time, guys.
Talk to you soon.